This is how MARWA visits her neighbors 100 meters from her home. First, she calls and asks them to get the ladder ready. Then she and her brother climb on top of the roof. They have to avoid being seen by the Jewish settlers below, who often throw stones at them. This is what it's like visiting friends for many Palestinians living under occupation in the West Bank city of Hebron.
My first day in this life, I found occupation, I found the settlement beside us. It became a normal life for me. The most difficult thing also, if someone is sick or we have an emergency case, it's not possible for the ambulance to come.
Hebron has been occupied by Israel since 1967. For the past 40 years, Israeli Jews have settled in the heart of Hebron and near its old city. In 1997, it was split in two. One part of the city was put under Israeli control, the other Palestinian. Hebron is the only city in the occupied West Bank where hundreds of Jewish settlers are living inside the urban area, protected by thousands of Israeli army soldiers. And for the some 40,000 Palestinian residents living amongst the settlers in the old city, normal life is impossible. 113 Israeli-imposed roadblocks cut them off from the rest of the city. Palestinians say it's an attempt to isolate the area and separate it from other parts of Hebron, effectively colonizing the old city and enlarging the Israeli enclave within it. Since 2000, the old city, which used to be the heart of commercial and trade activity for Palestinians, has been closed down. Livelihoods have been lost. REEMA GHEISH is MARWA's neighbor. Jewish settlements and an Israeli army base surround her home. She never feels safe. Like all Palestinians living in this area, REEMA is not allowed to drive her car on the street leading to her home. It's an Israeli-only road, a reality she's paid dearly for.
Last year when I was pregnant, I went into labor at 2 o'clock in the morning. I had to walk to the hospital. By the time I got there, my baby was dead. I was told to make sure that next time I had permission from the Israelis for the ambulance to get to my house.
Signs of this Israeli occupation are all over Hebron, whether they be in the form of physical barriers preventing Palestinians of the basic right to move freely on their own land, or more subtly in the faces of those who refuse to back down. Sherine Tadros, Al Jazeera, Hebron.